So Bradford City have today confirmed that academy graduate trio Bobby Pointon, Dylan Youmbi and HARVEY ROWE have all signed new initial one-year contracts with the football club. And in today's video, I will be giving you guys my thoughts and opinions on this news. If you do go on to enjoy, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 60 likes on today's video, that'd be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you're new as well. We are on the road to 8,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so and it does massively help out. Drop a comment in as well down in the comment section down below. Let me know your thoughts on this news. Obviously, it's great to see people graduating through our academy and then progressing through into the first team. Obviously, I think they all had professional contracts last year and they've done enough with their relative loan spells. And HARVEY ROWE, I think, was out for the majority of last season injured, but they've done enough to earn themselves a new contract. Obviously, when the retain list did come out, we saw quite a lot of academy players be released and not be offered new first team contracts, but these three have all officially signed them. Heath Richardson is still yet the final player from the academy based players anyway to have not signed a new contract as well. Nothing has yet been announced confirmed whether he's staying or leaving. Obviously, the only other first team player not to be confirmed either is Alex Gilead. We're still waiting to see what's happening with him. It's been nearly a month now since he was offered that contract and nothing has been confirmed either way. But we're speaking about Bobby Pointon, Dylan Youmbi and HARVEY ROWE in today's video, so make sure to drop a like on there for me. Subscribe if you're new as well. Let's get into it. So as always, we are going to start out with Bradford City's article. They tweeted at 2:59 PM today saying Bantam's academy graduates Bobby Pointon, Dylan Youmbi and HARVEY ROWE have signed new initial one-year contracts. The article does then read, new deals for young trio. Bradford City is pleased to announce that academy graduates Bobby Pointon, Dylan Youmbi and HARVEY ROWE have signed new initial one-year contracts. The trio have put pen to paper on deals which will keep them at the University of Bradford Stadium until at least the conclusion of the 2023/24 season. Entering their second year as professionals, Pointon, Youmbi and ROWE, all 19 years of age, are set to form a part of Mark Hughes' first team squad for the coming campaign. Midfielder Pointon said, I am buzzing, this is what I have worked for all my life and to have it at this club is special. I've been coming here as a fan since I was 5 years old, so it is a dream come true for me. It was great to experience men's football at Brighouse Town last season. Scoring 3 goals in 4 games helped my learning and boosted my confidence before playing a different style of football at Farsley Celtic. I know the gaffer likes the simple things mastered, so if I can keep doing that and showing what I'm about, hopefully it will help me. I like playing with the ball on the floor, which obviously suits Mark Hughes' style of play. I like creating chances and scoring goals. My aim is to get more minutes in pre-season and show everyone what I am capable of. Hopefully I can get in the team, that is my dream. It will be brilliant for myself and my family. Youmbi said, I am very happy and grateful for the opportunity. I am a striker who likes to score goals. I make the most of close range chances, but know that any goal counts. My spells on loan have helped me a lot and opened my eyes as to what senior football is about. Hopefully I can work on experiencing more of that. I travelled to Newport with the first team last season and hopefully I can experience that again. I will keep working hard on and off the pitch to get minutes in pre-season and hopefully help the first team. Defender ROWE said, first and foremost, I am grateful to the gaffer and the academy staff for the opportunity I have been given. I look around the stadium now and when I look back to near enough every home game last season, the stadium and the supporters who come act as motivation for all of us. On loan, I have definitely learnt a lot, especially in the dressing rooms. You pick up so much. Even here when training with the first team and seeing the players doing the right things, that is very valuable. I want to play some minutes in pre-season and play as well as I can and just keep working hard from there. City manager Mark Hughes added, we are pleased to have been able to offer Bobby, Dylan and HARVEY new contracts for the coming season and I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate them and their families. We have 3 very talented players on our hands who each have a bright future in the game. They bring different traits and qualities to our dressing room and continue to develop really well. They've been in and around the building for well over a year now, training with the first team and impressing in a number of bounce fixtures we played throughout the course of last season. I am excited to see them continuing to develop over the coming campaign and look forward to seeing them back for pre-season training this month. Bobby Pointon, Dylan Youmbi and HARVEY ROWE will be handed squad numbers for the 23/24 season. Now normally at this point in the video, if it's a new contract or a new signing, we'll go through the players' Wikipedia, see how they've been getting on or their SOFA score and go through some of their statistics, but obviously because neither of them I don't think think have made a senior first team appearance that's in a competitive match anyway. I know that obviously, I think Bobby Pointon got some minutes in pre-season last year. On the levels that they've been playing at, they're not obviously on SofaScore. The lowest level SofaScore does is League 2. They don't even do the National League, so we can't go through any statistics, but I know that Pointon obviously had quite a successful spell with Brighouse. Dylan Youmbi as well, I think he scored, was it 1 or 2 goals as well when he was out on loan last season. I can't quite remember what team that was with, but it looks like we've got some really special talents with the club, and we've obviously seen over the last couple of seasons, because we don't have an under-21s or an under-23s, that it is a big step up from under-18s football to then come into the first team, so they might go out on loan again. Bobby Pointon really struggled for minutes at Farsley Celtic, but they were in a relegation battle, and they're not necessarily going to trust a young teenager who's just trying to get minutes in the game, so you can understand from their point of view why they didn't do that when they were in a relegation battle. But if he wasn't going to play there, I don't really know why we did recall him from Brighouse, because he was doing really well at Brighouse, so that didn't really make sense to me. But Dylan Youmbi, I think he struggle for minutes from the large part? I can't quite remember. Obviously, I don't have the statistics in front of me to back it up, but it feels like he didn't play as much. But when he did play, he did all right, I think. Like what I say, we have seen a fair few academy players come through and graduate, like Rhys Staunton, who moved on to Bradford Park Avenue, and I think he's now joined Spennymoor Town as well on a permanent transfer. Cian Scales as well, recently released by the football club, but he did fairly well in that season behind closed doors under Truman and Sellers, and I think he's now recently signed a new contract with Scunthorpe United as well in the National League North. So there is a pathway through for first team players. Finkles and Dawson, not through first team players, for academy players into the first team. Finkles and Dawson as well signed a long-term contract with the club. His deal expires at the end of this upcoming campaign, so there is a pathway there. If the players are gonna try and break into that team and they play well, they perform, it is available there for them now. And because we're still in League 2, I think if we were in League 1 it would have been much harder, because obviously it is a big step up going from League 2 into League 1, but at League 2 there is now an opportunity for some of these guys to get some minutes. And finally, I do just want to end on Heath Richardson, because nothing has officially been confirmed either way. I think if something does officially get confirmed, then I'll bring a video out for that, because as of right now we don't really know what's going on. I would have thought all 4 of them would have been announced at the same time, but Heath Richardson travelled with the squad for pretty much every game last season. First half of the season he didn't travel as much, because we obviously had Joe O'Shaughnessy on loan from Wolves before he went back in January. Then especially in the second half of the season, Heath Richardson was at pretty much every away game. He might have been at every single one. Obviously he is our third choice goalkeeper, and I think that is something that helps the club, having obviously Harry Lewis is your main number 1, then having a player goalkeeping coach and Colin Doyle as your number 2 in case Lewis ever gets injured, and then Heath Richardson to be learning off an experienced goalkeeper like Colin Doyle and someone as good as Harry Lewis. I think that is going to benefit him, but he probably wants to go out now and play regular first team football, having seen some of the other lads do it. I know for a goalkeeper it's much harder, and he probably needs to drop down a few more divisions really than what some of these guys have been playing at, because as a young goalkeeper it is harder to break through, because you get more first team football really when you're a little bit older in your career, and that's why goalkeepers tend to last longer than outfield players. Obviously you don't need to be as physically fit and all that sort of stuff, because you see Ben Foster now, what is he, 40, 41, going to be playing in League 2 next season, so you do start out a little bit later. But from what I've seen of all of these players, I think there is clearly some talent there. Now, I don't think I've ever seen Harvey Rowe play Dylan Youmbi. I think I saw him play when Bradford City played against Eccleshill last season. Bobby Pointon played in that game as well. Pointon looks like, out of the 3 from what I've seen, he looks like a really serious talent. And even Dylan Youmbi, I certainly do think, has the ability to make it into that first team, because he seems to be a really, really good finisher. Can he do it at first team level? Like what I mentioned earlier, there is a big step up from the under-18s into the first team, but the pathway is clearly there now. Like what I say, I haven't seen Harvey Rowe play, so I can't really comment. I don't know if he's a right back or a centre back, but I know he's some sort of right-sided defender, so we'll just have to wait and see how the season goes. If he is a right centre back, then he's got a lot of competition there. We've already got 4 first team right-sided centre backs. Even at right back though, we've got Halliday, Hendry, Cousin Dawson. It's just a shame that his 2 natural positions seem to be the 2 positions that we're stacked in at the moment. I'm going to leave it there though for today's video. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 60 likes, as I said at the start of today's video, that'd be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you're new as well. We are on the road to 8,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already, with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so and it does massively help out. Drop a comment in as well down in the comment section down below. Let me know what your thoughts are on all these players signing new contracts with the football club. Fingers crossed we can see them get some first team minutes in the upcoming campaign. Thank you very much for watching today's video. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all very soon for another one. Peace!